Hello, this is H.G. Bailey, and welcome back to Let's Play Mystic Ark. Last time, we flooded the entire world. Nuts. Ha. Oh, hey, alright. Yeah, we can't sail the whole ship around to get to different parts of the world. We gotta use, just a little boat, I guess, or life raft, whatever. But alright, well, one thing I want to do is I definitely want to heal up after fighting that king mole. And there's, a couple things that we can do now, on the two ships, now that we've flooded the whole world. And by the way, since the whole world has been flooded, we can't go back to, the quarry or older areas anymore. That's why I said, get the black iron before fighting the boss there. Yeah, these are the only two places we can warp to now. Can't even warp to Matoya's lighthouse, even though part of it's still open. Let's see, after defeating the king mole the second time, let's see, haha! Well, now the war's over. They unlocked all the jail cells here. Hooray! Oh, it looks like Brad got let out too. Nice. Haha. What do you mean good fortune? You're playing chess. There's no luck in chess. Ah, yeah, so they closed off all the entrances and exits to the ship, so you can't do anything with those anymore. Now let's see, one thing I do want to do, though, is I want to buy an extra black iron helm. Not for right now. Oh, well, yeah, I want to buy it, but yeah. I want to have an extra one for later on here. And, yeah, let's go up above deck. Let's see, now once you get onto the deck of the ship, we can talk to Bragg here. And he can lend us one of the boats to, move around the world now. Yeah, so it seems. Yeah, sure, why not? I do want to go to the gun boss first, though. Let's see, there's a guy who can, we can play a little mini-game against. I forget exactly where he is, though. I know it's like a room that has beds in it. Ah, there he is. Okay, I knew he was up top here. That's why I decided to take the lifeboat to get here instead of just warping here with the crystal. Oh, yeah, sure, why not? How many? That could be any number of them. How are you supposed to know that? Well, I'll just tell you. The magic number... Magic number is 96. And if you do that, you get a little prize. Hey, alright. So yeah, the Mana Musk, that restores 40 MP, so it's a little better than the Mana Perfume that... I think I got one of those earlier. Yeah, I did. So, yeah, you want to hold on to the Mana Musk for later. But alright, let's see, that's everything we can do on these ships. Oh, no, yeah, I don't want to go there. I want to go back above deck. And game? When you're on the gun boss, you talk to this guy to get a lifeboat. You can't go over those strong currents with your boat, but you can go over here. Takes you right to the top of the place. Oh, no, I was just paying you a visit. Oh, well, I'll check out that place soon enough. Ha. Well, at least your room is still, not flooded. Ha. Well, that's what you guys get for fighting a war for, hundreds of years. Well, you're not going back anytime soon. Okay, well, that's everything we can do here, so yeah, you just go down the stairs and somehow that takes you back outside. Okay, so let's check out the Chavez altar. And fight a new enemy. Let's see, I think these are flying rays. Yeah. And these guys, yeah, they can reduce your guard stat, so with the sick spell there. So you want to watch out for that. Now, one thing with flying rays, though, is that I want to get a figurine of them. You don't have to do this, but it helps out with budgeting a bit later on. I'll just leave it at that. You could come back and get it later. Okay, so I want to get their HP down as low as I can. Okay, good, good. Phew, that was close. Okay, so now, let's see. Once you got their HP as low as you can go, let's try turning them into a figurine. That's just like what happened to all the people during the prologue. I wonder why that is. And it's probably just a coincidence that I have the same power myself. Hey, alright. I was expecting that to take a lot longer. Usually it takes me like 8 or 10 tries to get the figurine command to work, because it's based on your level relative to the enemies. In this case, the flying rays level 11. And it's also based on the percentage of HP that the target has left, based on how out of their current or maximum HP. So just something to keep in mind. It usually takes a long time to get a figurine out of a monster, but, well, I just got lucky there. So, all right. And here we got another new enemy. Okay, Red Jelly. These guys can cast the cold spell on you, but I don't think that's too extraordinary. They can also cast the hard spell, like you just saw there, that boosts their guard stat. Again, it's not extraordinary there, but it's just something to keep in mind. Whoa, I better kill this guy right here. I got to heal myself between battles. Whoa. Now, I'm not too worried, though, because we got a healing point right next to us once I finish this battle, that is. If I ran into a group of 3 of these guys, I might consider using a Thunder Scarab on them. That would one-shot them. But I don't think that's necessary here. Alright, got it. Oh, okay, sounds easy enough. So I guess if you wanted to do a little level grinding, you could. I don't think that's necessary. This place isn't that hard to get through, but it's just something to keep in mind. This place is pretty straightforward. Most floors usually only have like one fork in the path to figure out which one's the right way to go or not. By the way, you want to save 14 MP by the time you get into the end of this place, because you're not going to be able to use the crystal to get out of here once you're done. Okay, now this floor is the biggest of them all, but it's the last one with monsters. By the way, this area has a lot of the same enemies as Matoya's lighthouse. So if you run into a large group of enemies, I would recommend using the Ice Claw on a vampire, because they got a lot of HP and they could put you to sleep. So they're still pretty dangerous around here. Man, the enemies are just making a beeline for me here. Alright, and after that battle, got up to level 10 a little quicker than I thought I would. And let's see, we learned Ice Wall. It deals 30 damage to all enemies. So that's pretty nice. Okay, made it. Yeah, I'm surprised. I usually don't quite get up to level 10 after going through this place, but, well, just fought a lot of battles here. But alright, let's claim our prize! Ah, are any of these unlocked? Spoiler alert, no! Okay, I'm not sure what you're talking about, but okay. Oh, I guess. Okay, how does that work then? So basically, they're talking about the buttons on the Super Nintendo controller. So you go down 8, left 7, up 6, right 5. And yeah, the same thing for those then. Hopefully I've got this pretty well memorized. No, I think I screwed up. Yeah, I screwed up. Let me try that again. I thought I had it, but no. I know the first two pretty well. Haha! Got it. Yeah, I just went a little too far the first time. Hey, alright! I'm not really sure what that does, but okay. Let's collect our treasure as well. Ooh, speed. I want to get that. Really, game? No one took a look at that when they were translating the game and said, you know, people might look at that the wrong way. No, but actually that is a sword. A bastard sword there. So, well, there it is. And it is a little stronger than the axe, but I don't want to put it to use right now. I'll explain why, well, probably in the next episode, but you'll see. Alright, so we're done with our business here. So let's see, let's go back to the Bloodhook and get out of here. How are we supposed to get out of this world anyway? That first little hut, or whatever that thing was. Yeah, that was like on the bottom of the ocean and all that. So I would think we'd be kind of stuck now. But no, we actually can still get out of here. We're done with all of our business here. If I run into another flying ray on the way back, that would be nice too. By the way, when you're making enemies into figurines, another thing you could do is put one of them to sleep while you're trying to turn them into a figurine so they don't attack you. But okay, we're done here. Let's get out of here. So yeah, for some reason, the hut is above water. I don't know why, but there it is. I just wanted to make sure. Yeah, we got the Mana Musk. So to get out of here, just the same thing as before. Find the pot. And boom, we can get back out of here. Hooray! Oh, hey, how's it going? Okay. So, what does this thing do? You told me to collect the Ark and all that. You're not going to tell me right now, though, are you? She wants to leave you in suspense. Oh yeah, one thing I wanted to mention here, coming up, just to point it out to you. We got this steel door that we're going to need to get through soon. But, yeah, it's locked. I wonder, can I use the Ark on this thing? Oh, no, I can't. I'll remember that for later, viewers. Later today. But alright, let's see what the goddess has to say about what we can do with this Ark. Oh, okay. So yeah, unlike the 7th Saga, the Arks in this game have several uses. Like, a lot of different uses. So, you might have remembered where we started the game, there was, well, us, and then there were 6 other little figurines. So, now, what you can do is you can go back there, now you can actually take them, for some reason you couldn't do that before, and if you imbue the power arc into one of those figurines, when you go into another world, they become party members. And one thing about the power arc is that whoever you use it on, they gain 10% of their base power and guard stats. So that's pretty nice. But alright, another thing you can do with the power arc is that sometimes there's objects that aren't working for whatever reason. So, well, let's see if we can give it some power. So you do that, and sometimes things happen. So if you ever see an object and you don't know what to do with it, well, you might want to try using one of the arcs on it. So this game does somewhat rely on experimentation with things like this, for better or for worse. But yeah, you see we got this machine. It's the same color as that door that I pointed out a moment ago. And, well, now it's open. Or now we can open it. And it also got that little windmill thing going on the little hut there. So now, let's get more party members. One thing about party members, while they're figurines, they'll still get 75% experience as active characters. So you don't have to worry about characters like falling behind. There's no split experience or anything like that. And we got Reshine. She's the grappler or monk character of the game. Purely physical attacks. She gets no spells at all, but she gets some pretty good commands. Let's see, we got Tokyo. He's the ninja character of the game. He gets some decent attack magic and some pretty good abilities, too, to boost your physical attacks or just deal more damage, things like that. Let's see, Lux, just like he was in the 7th Saga. I don't think it's the same guy, but yeah, he's a Tetsujin. He gets Thunder Elemental spells, and he does get some pretty good abilities, too, like Atomic, and we'll go over that when, well, he learns them. Here we got Miriam. She's the Black Mage of the game. And she's more useful if you know what you're doing, but if you're new to the game, she's probably not going to be as useful because you don't know like which enemies are susceptible to which elements, things like that. Oh, it is? How did my inventory get so full? Huh. Okay, well, let's see, I can take a couple things, I guess, out of here. I don't think I've ever seen my inventory get full like that. So let's see, with the Black Bastard, I'm going to give that to Tokyo there. And there's Black Iron Helm, where's the extra one? There we go. Let's give that to Tokyo as well. Well, it looks like I'll have to do some cleaning out of my inventory. By the way, Kamamu here, well, he's kind of an interesting character. He gets some really powerful single targeting spells. He gets some instant death. He's got a pretty good magic stat. I don't use him that much early on, but later in the game, he is really, really good. Obscenely good. And finally, we have Maisia. She's the white mage of the game, though just like in the first game, or the 7th Saga, she gets some attack magic as well, so she's not going to be completely hosed. Okay, so let's sort out the inventory. And by the way, with the... let's see, there was another item I got recently. Yeah, the magic mirror. So, yeah, that protects you against some magic. I don't use it that much, but, well, I could think about trying to put it to some use. Hey, how's it going? Oh, yeah. Well, alright, more party members. Yeah, what that means is that in this game, if an ally dies, they get sent back here. You can't just simply revive them like the 7th Saga, so don't let them die. But fortunately, if that does happen, you could still just imbue the power arc into another figurine, so you could just pick up where you left off and just keep going. Alright. Now, one thing to keep in mind, since, well, we're going to have allies here, is that since Ramir is the only character who can retain their human form on the island here, if he dies, Ramir or Felice, if your main character dies, it's game over. So, yeah, you definitely don't want to let him or her die. So we're looking for a really big squash behind a steel door, I guess. And that's this one, because I used the power arc on the, what was that thing? On the machine there with the switch and all that. And let's see what we got here. Looks like a little squash. Well, where is this one going to take us now? Find out next time on Let's Play Mystic Arc. This is H.C. Bailey, signing off. Have a good day.